Okay, October's aspects we were looking at in the first part was sort of generally. Second part, let's look at the USA and it's all the challenges going on, of course. Um, some of us have I've gotten used to it now. What 10 years of this? All right, money, clinging, security, USA. Not really. This looks like fixed energy, not really moving forward. Looks like people holding on to what they got. Money, security, clinging is the other meaning of this card. Greed, foundation of greed. USA, what's going on for October? Government stuff. Worries, anxieties, the usual that we've been going through. People that are really truly suffering. I don't mean to belittle that at all. There's still that anxiety, that trauma going on around money and security. With Four Pentacles, Nine of Swords. What else is going on for October? Wonderful fall time, or the devil. Fear, bondage, addictions, addicted to what? Power, suffering, evil doing, fear, crimes, that kind of stuff. But the devil, right side up or upside down, is about limitations, feeling like you're bound to something, you can't change it. That is a challenge for USA right now to transform ourselves so that we're not limited by what we're told or limited by the forces that rule this country. Here's the Knight of Cups, the messenger, some kind of message. Maybe trying to sugar things up, a new kind of propaganda to get everybody quiet again or to believe in something again. We'll see who this messenger is, whether it's Trump or whoever. Could be the leader here comes forward with victory or a plan that says it is said that it's victorious. Knight of Cups. Let's see. Or is it just more propaganda? Advertising something new coming up around money, security, plans for new projects. Since we're in the beginning of the lunar phase, first and second quarter moons, it's the time of planning, implementing, announcing new plans, new ideas. 6, 7 cards here. America, October. Some people are going to be in the in crowd, and some people are going to be out. About not everybody prospering. Some people being left out on the cold. People still, generally speaking, seeking the light away from the forces of darkness. Right? It's one way to look at it. So there is still that challenge to see the light of the day. Offers that are being made may not be totally satisfying. Yeah, this is the USA in October. October, USA. Illusions, delusions. Don't know where we're going. Where the real true value is, the soul's intent there. 7 of Cups. What do we really want in our hearts of hearts? Do we want to continue with false ideals, propaganda, bondage to ideals or that are not really viable anymore. Plans. What does that mean? Where can we go? And disappointments. Card of disappointment. Strife, struggle, amidst some announcements that portend to help. Don't know if they're really going to help, but we'll see. Again, keep in mind this is sort of the general aspects. The major arcana there, the devil, is about limitations. It's a Saturnian thing, in other words. We are seeing how limited we really are in our thinking and our spirituality. Perhaps this country is still a very young country, comparison to other countries in the world that have had longer cultures. But we're a mixed bag of European and worldly peoples, people from all over the world here. It's a big experiment of this democracy. We need to keep that in mind. It's not just white people. It's not just Anglican people. It's not just like all the people that were brought here against their will and the people that were dominated against their will. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, what are we looking at here now with USA for October? Monetary aspects don't seem to be too bad. But with Pluto moving forward in the middle of October, that's going to release a lot of energy. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about the three-eye atlas on October 3rd and October 29th, 28th, approaching the sun. That's going to be huge. So Astro News is exciting, I think. I like all of that. But will that there was some kind of comet that was going to hit the moon. I read about that. That kind of brings in some conditions for concern, perhaps. We seem to always get by, though, without too much danger to the earth. There'll be help, even though there's some concerns here. Middle of October, going forward, USA. Again, here's that Five of Pentacles. These cards are repeating. I shuffled. I sat here and shuffled. The tarot doesn't let you go until it feels you got the message. Boundaries, keeping. People are wary, though, of this ongoing fight in America between the left and the right, which is all man-made. It's all created. People have been programmed to believe certain things, and it's only for the political power brokers that it serves. There are a few for the people. Strength. This has been also coming up a lot for the USA in the last couple of years that I've been doing these readings. The strength card, to have strength to control our passions, our emotions, our appetites, our rage, to become more mature. As a nation, listen to our higher self. That's the meaning of the 8 of Major Arcana Strength, number 8. The 8 is represented here as a symbol of eternity over her head. So being attuned to the universal forces is what that means. So being attuned to the universal forces is our challenge. October. And don't drink too much beer. Connecting with the lion there, right? To control the passions, don't drink too much beer. Okay, that's my joke. 3 of Wands. Let's see. Again, looking for new opportunities. There may be some new opportunities coming up with Jupiter in the water sign Cancer going through the United States, 7th and 8th house. There will be better opportunities for negotiations with other nations and with the trade wars that Trump created and all that. So we'll see. Well, here's a lover's card, which means negotiations. I was just saying that. And so we'll get the lover's card, negotiations, balancing male-female energies. The idea of Libra is balance, the idea of justice, of equality, Libra on balance. The scales, not too far to the right, not too far to the left. Good old days in America. We want to remember the happy holiday time coming up with Halloween at the end of the month, starting the holiday season, families, childhood memories. Yeah, when the sun goes into Scorpio in October, where are you? Yeah, it's going to be on the 24th of October, Sun Scorpio. I'll change my glasses. Okay, so time to really think about things. We really need to look inward for wisdom and not be so reactive. Again, strength card to the battle that's going on. The accusations, the violence, the arms. Got to control the guns, or we're going to be gunning each other down. I don't want to see that, but I'm just saying. Cause and effect, we want to find the true value. Again, this card came up again in this reading for the second time about October. Finding our true love for life, our true value. Our true, not the jewels, not the power, not the pretty lady, but what's hidden under the cloak is supposed to represent the Spirit, Holy Spirit, our soul, which is divine. So let's not forget that coming up here this month of October, and that we are spiritual divine beings. And we need to start acting that way. Higher values. Not continually be children that have no discipline. There's a really good book way back called 10 Little Indians. I forget the author's name. I should know that. But it's a good story about that lack of maturity control. Okay, maybe enough for October for now. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It helps my channel. And I hope you get a benefit from this reading. Have a good day. Bye-bye.